What's going on, YouTube? Thanks a lot for coming by the channel once again. I'm the homie Nako, bringing you another video of a Captain Tsubasa Dream Team. Now in this case, what we're gonna do is show you a little bit. Well, I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the trap banners that are out right now that show you that cost 150 dream balls, and there's supposed to be opportunities for you to enhance your squad. But I'm not just gonna give you my opinions on those. I'm gonna go ahead and pull on those as well, so that you don't have to. Well, I shouldn't say on those, because there's only one of them that I feel is worth it for me, for my squad, and for the type of players that I have available. So let's go ahead and get into that. I'm not gonna do any pulls for any of the alts in this video. I'm just gonna focus on talking about the traps and pulling on my main, because I don't have that much time, and I was debating whether I was going to record today or not, and blah blah blah. And I did want to get this video out there right now, that it's a little bit early, as opposed to where it seems to be customary for me to wait almost till like the last minutes of the banner available for me to pull on them. But in this case, because there's time available here, and there's people that are asking whether they feel if it's worth it or not, should they pull here, blah 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 blah, I kind of want to see if I can help you there, hopefully. But again, keep in mind that these are just, of course, my thoughts, my opinions. Take it with a grain of salt, I guess, and then you could decide what you want to do on your own. So these are the trap banners. Okay, we have the team enhanced transfer for toughness, team enhanced transfer for agility, team enhanced transfer for debuff. Isn't there a skill one? Oh yeah, there it is. Team enhanced transfer for skill. Now, well, aside from that, we have these debut ones, which I'm going to go over as well with the Japanese players, and talk a little bit about the paid banners and what's not. But before I do, yeah, let's go through these one by one. So now, why are these a trap, right? Because they seem to be, obviously, if you've been playing the game already for a while, of course you're going to see these as a trap. But even though sometimes we see that it's clearly a trap, we still fall for it, we still pull for it, or we still go beyond what we should be going. Okay, need I remind you, do not forget to like and subscribe and leave some comments below. But don't forget that the World Cup is coming. All right, the World Cup is almost here. We are in September 6th 2022 as of this recording, and I believe the World Cup is slated to start around November, either early November, maybe the halfway point of November, something like that. Okay, so 2 months to gather dream balls. Right now, at the rate that they're giving us dream balls with the dailies, we're getting about 5 dream balls per day. If we have about 60 days approximately from doing dailies alone, we have about 300 dream balls on doing dailies alone. Okay, because 5 times 30, 150 times 2 is 600. Wait, 5 times 30, 150 times 2 is 300. Okay, so we have 300 dream balls coming along the way of just dailies. That doesn't include the dream balls that they've included from that we're getting every month now from that special challenging the fiercest competitors or whatever, you know, that gives us about 48. Then we also have the revamped, new and improved challenge road that has certainly provided us a challenge that we wanted, but we did not want to lose 5 dream balls in the process. Why K-Lab decided to do that is beyond me. They could have easily just given us the difficulty that they gave us now on these last 5 out of the 25 that are available for the challenge road, and giving us that difficulty on road 26 through 30. But no, of course they're gonna decide to give us something that we didn't ask for and take away something that we did not want to be removed or changed. So anyway, enough about that. As far as these transfers go, so if you're putting right here is 150, how many dream balls we're gonna get from here until then, I don't know. I'm doing so okay right here. Okay, 812 dream balls that I have after having spent a grand total of 300 on the Dream Fest. That didn't necessarily go well for me, because there was only one specific character card that I was targeting, and of course, because I happened to pull his brother, I felt that it was a necessity for me to pull for Brian. So I did go a little bit deeper than, well, I don't want to say that I normally would, because on a regular basis I tend to pull about 150 to about 300 depending on the necessity of the rate of players for my squad. Okay, this was one of those that for Brian I felt it was I could justify going 300, but of course, you know, sometimes luck is on our side and sometimes it's not. But because it was not on my side didn't mean that I was gonna go ahead, oh, I still have 800 dream balls and like, let me go ahead and pull it. No. Again, World Cup is coming. You don't want to necessarily go in like, I mean, I would like to go in with more dream balls, but of course, even though I'm trying to help you not fall into temptation, I continue to fall into it as well. However, I'm at least trying to manage my dream balls to a certain extent, not just so that I have content for you later coming up, but also because I want to pull on the World Cup stuff too. You know, I want to be able to pull on a lot of the World Cup stuff. Okay, but some of these, okay, now what I'm telling myself is, because I'm going to pull on one of these, I will not pull for the rest of this month. Hopefully no dream collection, no matter how good it is, etc. I need to be able to practice some restraint as well. And if I do, I will pull one multi only, and it's going to be easy for me because I'm running multiple accounts right now, because I'm going to be gifting some to you, the viewers, subscribers, etc. It'll be easier for me to, like, you know, get that itch out of the way or whatever, because instead of pulling multiple multis on just my main account, I have multiple accounts where I could satisfy my itch for wanting to pull on some new players. Okay, so with that being said, let me justify to you my pulls, but first let's start with my opinions on this set. This team enhanced transfer for toughness for the red team, I think, is not necessarily worth it. Now, DC Genzo is kind of like no longer viable, unfortunately. He's pretty strong and everything, but he's like a last resort. Like, if you really don't have a goalkeeper, I would still say you wait for something else, because this DC Genzo right now is going to get you through whatever you have now. DC Genzo is not going to improve it by a whole bunch, I guess, unless you have a terrible goalkeeper. But at the same time, 150 dream balls here just specifically for Genzo, I feel is not worth it. And unfortunately, this transfer has a lot of players that I feel are not worth it, except for the Netherlands player right here in Klinsmann. But that out of 5 characters, only one of them is worth it to me. That's still using the meta, is still usable right now, September 6, 2022. Only the Netherlands players used. Okay, in some cases, you can make an argument for Dream Collection Misaki, particularly because he comes with a very high shield at 5.5%, I believe. I don't think it's just 5%. I believe it's 5.5%. So his shield is high. He has type advantage against the current goalkeepers that are strong in Bakus and, of course, the newly released Espadas. However, from the tests that I've seen some other YouTubers run and stuff like that, I think that for this DC Misaki to score, you're more than likely going to need the Skywing Alpha, which requires you to have that skill by having the Dreamfest version. Otherwise, if you don't have that move, it's going to be very difficult. So unless you have, and unfortunately also because there are not that many shield players available, I don't know that it's worth it to pull for Misaki here just for that shield. Especially also because the big speculation is that everybody, for whatever reason, everybody's excited and anticipating a PSG Misaki coming up that, you know, I guess if you want to have the shot skill available, the ground shot, but, you know, I would not pull on this one. Okay, now this one is a little different. Now keep in mind that every single one of these guarantees on step 3, one of the ones that are featured on the banner, one of these that are pickup players. Now the problem that I have here is that yes, both Aoi and Kautz are still usable in the meta right now. Again, September 6, 2022. They are still usable. Aoi with full body stand with his passive and follow that makes him an annoying player to go up against. has auto intercept. I mentioned full body stand already, so you know he's still very much usable. The only thing is that, yeah, if you want to get the most out of his bond, you have to have a Japan heavy team, because he does require 6 Japanese players to get the full potential of the bond. Now, if you're running non-Japanese players for your team, this Couch is still very good in that his passive is unique to this character card, and it's still a nuisance to have to deal with in today's meta. He's still very good, he's still very usable, so it's worth it here. It's worth it. I think this one is one of the out of the red, blue, green, and the debuff, this one is one of the ones that is worth pulling because of those 2 players, because they're fest players. But again, it's 5 players that are featured on the banner, so when you make it to step 3, you have 20% chance that one of those will be the player that you want. So good luck if you choose to pull here. Now, as for the skill one, this one is not one that I would want to pull on either. The only reason why you might pull on here is if you have the blue Hyuga from Juventus and you need the shot, you need the ground shot, I would maybe take a risk pulling here for the green Hyuga. But at the same time, I don't think it's worth it to pull specifically for the skill, specifically to get the ground shot, when you know, I think you can wait it out. I don't think it's super necessary, but you know, I think he could be kind of strong, but unfortunately the 2 stronger goalkeepers in Espadas and Baku's right now are, you know, club players killers, so it's a little difficult. It's a little bit harder for him to score as when he first came out. That Chao or Shoshunko that we have right here, the thing with him is that his shield is high, and I ended up picking my beginner selection ticket for that player, and then I regret it because now I wish I would have had the twins, the German twins, just because they had S-rank skills that I can't get anywhere else. So big regret for me. Oh well, too bad. Hopefully one day they revamp them and increase the stats, but for the time being, he's not seen anywhere in the meta. That Misaki that's right here is good, is very good still, and could still very much be used. However, he's just a regular gacha player, so you could pull him in tickets and other ways that are not limited. The same goes for this Hugo Sanchez right there, the Mexican player. He's pretty good, and I think I've seen him in a few teams because of full body stand and stuff like that, and the fact that he's not a club player makes him usable against some of the goalkeepers that are out right now. But again, that's also a regular gacha player, is not one that you're gonna be that you would be targeting. And as far as Dolman, the goalkeeper that's right here, yes, he comes from a limited banner, but I still I think some people will argue that he's a very good goalkeeper, and I think he is, but I don't know that I would be pulling for him, at least not through this type of banner. When he was featured in a different one where it was just the next stream players, I would see how you would pull there and be happy with getting the goalkeeper as a consolation or whatever. But in this case, I don't know that I would pull on this one. I don't feel too happy about this one. I would probably not pull on this one right here. Now, for the debuff one, this is the one I am going to pull it. Now, the reason for that is that they are... I have that Rivaul already at BB4 right here. Those 2 twins, I did not get a chance to pull for them when they were first featured or released. And I would like to pull one, if not both. Primarily Kevin, because I have the version of Eric that comes with the shield. And I have his brother also, Kevin, with the shield. However, I don't have full S skills for Kevin while I do for Eric. So I would like to pull Kevin here, so I could run a mixture. One of them debuff and the other one with the shield. Or, I don't know. I guess. I don't know if I would run. I don't know. But I do want the twins are the ones that I'm going to pull for. I would like to get both of them. And well, I guess depending on which one of the 2 that I get, if I even get any of the 2, will determine how I mix it up with the other one that has the shield available. Now this the goalkeeper Calusillas, He's basically, I guess, one of the only, if not probably the primary debuff goalkeeper that is available to like a limited banner. But even then, he's not as strong. He would rely on heavy debuff to make him pretty usable. However, they are going to give a revamp to the Dream Collection version of this card, of this player, which I pulled recently through some of the tickets that they gave out for the last anniversary. And so, you know, I guess depending on how good or how bad they leave them, and if we go based off previous reworks that have been done, I don't have high hopes for him, unfortunately. I don't have high expectation for these reworks actually being done well and bringing bad dead units into make them usable characters. I don't understand why it seems to be quite a difficult task for the developers to do. If you're gonna rework the characters, please make them usable. Otherwise, what are you doing? What's the point? You're getting us all excited, and then you bring up like a mini banner for us to pull on there for, but nobody ends up pulling. Why? Because you're not making them good enough. So what's going on? Come on, let's focus now. Okay? But maybe if the Dream Collection one comes out good, then maybe I could at least pass on this one, which is the strongest catch he has available. But we'll see. If you're going for debuff, you know, this has a good selection of players. Radunga is not one that I particularly like because I feel that the stats are a little bit low, but in a matchup he's actually very you know, if you're familiar with Dream Collection Akai, he's very easy to white pass over, but whenever you face him in a matchup, you know, it's very difficult because the full body stand is very high. So I could probably make some use out of whatever character card pops out of here, even a Rivaul, if not just for the shot skill to pass on to a future one. And I'm only gonna risk 150 here, and it feels like only 150, but I'm feeling it because again I went 300 into the Dream Fest, and so with this 150 is gonna be 450 that just went down the drain just like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard, and you gotta be able to manage yourself. Don't be like I'm seeing some of you for whatever reason seem to be pulling on every step of banner that's coming along the way, pulling 30 dream balls on your first step, and then saving up just to pull one last single for 5 dream balls or whatever, and you're going in completely empty-handed to the World Cup that's coming up. Guys, come on, let's go. Relax. I know that pulling is fun. I know that it's exciting. I know that it's a little stressful sometimes, but you know, chill. If you really want to pull and you can't help yourself, just look up here. Look, Nako likes the game. Let me check out some pull videos, and there you go. Get it out of your system. Don't waste your resources just because of course, you know, they're a little limited in how many we get, and we have to save up. So let's be smart about it, all right? Okay, so for this one, the 45 million downloads worldwide special transfer step up. Now, the only thing about this one is that it's actually not a bad banner, but I don't want to spend 220 dream balls, and I probably no, I'm gonna pull for the twins because I want to, okay? But the best one out here is Minato Gamo, primarily because of the fact that he comes with this one right here, the 15% chance to activate a special skill during a Japanese teammate's auto intercept, okay? Not the entirety of your team. So if you run a Japanese team, primarily Japanese team, maybe all Japanese team, then yes, this guy is worth it. The goalkeeper is nice as well because it's one of the only ones that comes with the shield right now. The shield effect is pretty nice at 3.5, and with the bond at 4%, you get a total bond / bonification, whatever you want to call it, of 7.5%. Because yes, every 1% of shield negates 1% of debuff. So this is like a 7.5% total bonification, okay? Safety zone, of course, master catcher, skill block cancel, that's cute. I wish he had like full body stand or something like that, but forward killer means that he's pretty much still gonna be fodder to the likes of the red Japanese players that are pretty much destroying the other meta goalkeepers right now at the time anyway. So you don't have to pull here for him. And now the problem too with this guy, with Katagiri, is that he's one of appears to be several red Japan players that are available to destroy a lot of these green goalkeepers that are out right now as the meta goalkeepers. So, you know, and he's not a club player, so he's very usable right now against a lot of these. So, is this banner worth it? Yeah, I think so. But the only thing is that I want to say that these players, I don't think that these players are like exclusive to like this type of transfer. So I believe that but these are legendary though. All Japan legendary. I'll have to double check, honestly, because I don't remember if I saw that this one has the players, if they're gonna be limited to this banner only, or nah, I don't think so. I don't remember any of these million downloads worldwide transfers being limited or exclusive. How do I find out? Tsubasa.im or what? Man, but I don't think it's still gonna change me wanting to pull here. I just feel there's this need in me, this desire to want to pull on this debuff one for the twins, because I want the twins, one or two. So that's what I'm gonna pull. Okay, but before we do that, let's make some space. And I think I might, you know what? I'll probably just the paid banner for the Real Madrid players, or the Madrid Blanco players. It seemed like they were going to permanently change the way that the paid banners worked, you know. And I think some of these, especially Minato Gamo, I had some sort of team configuration with Blue Japan, and I really need like at least one more Blue Japan player. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna pull wait, how many paid? 46. Oh man, I'm supposed to be saving up my paid dream balls. I said I wasn't gonna be spending them, man. Come on. I don't want to pull for Gamo, especially if that's the thing, because if they're not limited, then why am I wasting to pay dream balls on that one? You know what I'm saying? No point. Okay, Espadas, thanks, dude. I think that's probably, I might be able to raise up the boundary break on that particular card, but at this point, for what? If the Dream Fest one didn't come to me, dude. You know what I'm saying? And that Marcus already have that exact copy at BB4. I think that would make a second copy at like BB1 or 2 with that card. This was too late, but okay, at least I made some space. I'm gonna try and pull on as many of these tickets as possible, because I'm still hoping for that dupe of True Captaincy, the green one. You know, so I could get them to BB4 and you. Oh my God, this one's super old. That one used to be a beginner's gift, man. What's up with it? Stop giving me super old ones. Anyways, in case you were wondering, well, Nako, what's up with it, man? What happened to your glasses? Well, let me tell you. But before I tell you, let me also tell you, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave yourself a comment down below. But yeah, so you know, I went to a show. Went to a little concert over here in this beautiful sunny Southern California. And then I went to, I was at this show, and then I got into the pit, right? Because I'm all like, yeah, I'm not that old. I can still hang, man. You know, I can still hang with the youngins. And yeah, you know, for the most part, it seemed, well, it was actually a lot of people my age. So, like, anyway, the pit was pretty tame, you know. It was pretty calm. A lot of us had work the next day, so I don't think any of us were trying to hurt anybody. So for the most part, it was probably the friendliest pits I had ever been involved in. And it wasn't until the last band that had pits available on the last song where I decided, hey, you know, this was calm enough for me to bring out my cell phone and blah, 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 and I'm going to record myself in the pit and blah, blah, blah. And there I am with my phone, and suddenly, boop, got hit from behind, you know, like it tends to happen at a mosh pit. And then some of my glasses went like, they went flying out and everything. But the people there were so nice to me, it tripped me out. Oh my goodness. They were so nice to me. Everybody was all like, oh, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? I was like, oh, my glasses, man. I'm looking for my glasses. I can't see them, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody, it was so cool. It was hilarious. Oh, wait. All right. I finally get to get that one at BB4, meha. BB4 without having to use up any resources. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, you know, and then at one point somebody grabs me and goes, is this what you're looking for? Is this what you're looking for? And I'm like, no, I said my glasses, dude, my glasses. Dude, they thought I wait. Oh, there we go. They thought that I had dropped a lollipop. A lollipop. Really? You think I'm going to stop the pin and make a big deal for a lollipop? It was funny. But you know, yeah. So I guess long story short, that somebody actually ended up finding my glass, and I was like, all right, yeah, it's those. Hey, dude, is it these? And I was like, yeah, it's those. And then I get them, and like, oh, my lenses were. What in the world? That Mexican guy again? What, man? These tickets are terrible, Suarez. I don't like you. So then, you know, after all of that went down, I got my glasses back, but the frame had been, you know, the frames had been stepped on, and the lens flew out. And unfortunately, with my right eye is the one that I'm all messed up in. So that's the one that has like the big like soda bottle glass lens, right? It's all super thick and whatever. And so yeah, it was cool. I found it and everything, and then afterwards I kept trying to look for the lens, and then I couldn't find it. But luckily I was smart enough to purchase insurance, so now I'm just waiting for them to be done. And then it was really cool. We're watching the strokes at the end of it, and some guy passed by. He's all like, hey man, it's you. Did you find your glasses? And I was all like, yeah man, I did. We're like, yeah. And then I showed him the glasses though. He's like, oh, but it's cool, man. And I told him, thank you for helping me out, blah blah blah. I gave the stranger a hug and everything, and you know, it was really cool. It was an awesome experience. It gave me that good feeling, you know, that faith in humanity once again. People just, you know, strangers being nice to each other and all this other stuff. It was, I love that energy. It was awesome. I can't wait for the next concert I go to. And I just, you know, I'm really excited. Hopefully I get excited here too, as I pull 3 steps on this Debuff banner so that you don't have to. But if you decided, let me know down in the comments below. Did you get anything? Was it worth it? Or are you like, Nako, you're right, man, I should have listened to you. I knew I shouldn't have pulled, dude. I knew it. That's probably what I'm going to say right here. You know, 3 steps, 2 SSRs guaranteed. But are any of these going to be the ones that I want? I don't know. Am I going to regret it? I don't know. Probably not. Hopefully not. But I guess we shall see. We shall see. Step 1, absolutely nothing as we expected, of course. 1 SSR guarantee for step 2, but are we just gonna get, you know, I swear, if I get Suarez again or something like that, or if I get another version of Espadas, like, please, yo. 2, it seems like, but we don't know. And when it's 2 and you get no flares like that, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be any good. Nope, there's 1. Just 1, no flares, so no banner. And the second one, huh? No! I already got that one at BB4, man. I was waiting to be able to get another one so I wouldn't have to use my Tamatsus, dude. I don't like you. I would have liked it if I would have gotten one of the twinsies. But hopefully I get at least 1, and hopefully it's Kevin, and hopefully it's not Rivaul, because I already got him. Please, one of the twins, or give me both just to be generous to me. Come on, game, let's go. Let's do this. Come on! Yes, Kevin! Woo! It's so hot up in here. It's so hot up in here. Okay, you see, so that's one of the few times where sometimes we do get what we want. Alright? And luckily, the one I really did want was Kevin here. Okay, and let me show you like real quick. Let me show you right quick why. Okay, because so I'm trying to like mess around with like a shield team and stuff like that up in here, and then where did I put it at? This one? Nah. This one only 24.5, but there was I probably already like destroyed the team or whatnot. I sure did. Okay, I guess I don't have it, but let me show you real quick. Hold up. All right, so we go with the Germanicos defenders, and then as you can see right here, so I got Eric right here. Right now the thingy is that so I got S intercept. I could give him the S tackle from the Dream Collection one. That's the only way that you could get it, unless you had selected the beginner's bonus, guys. The beginner's bonus ticket, the regular SSR players of versions of those players or those characters had the S versions of these. Right here, the only way I could give it to him is by destroying my only one copy of this one Dream Collection card, which I don't like that I'll have to do, but well, what else am I gonna do? Only one time when they first released the other ones with the shield did they add, I think it was an agile sliding tackle, into the Dream Ball shop. Okay, I did not have the German players at the time, so I did not purchase those skills, and since then they have not brought those skills back, which is very annoying, because then you're left with situations like this where I'm not using this player because I only have the 8 tackles. So what good is it gonna do me? Nothing, you know. But this one right here, you see, has the 3.5 shield and has the 3% on the bound. But now I could at least complete this one. And the thing with this one too is that I have another copy of this, so I really only need 2. No, not even. I think I have everything right here. Do you see? So I got this one and this one right here, and I'll get them to BB4. Blammo. There we go. And now the other thing is that I have his brother. I got his brother and Kevin. Where he at? No, not this one. This one right here. Now the thing with this one is that, you know, this one has the S tackle, but not the S intercept. The only way I can get the S intercept is the same thing. I need the Dream Collection version of this card, or I needed from the, if I had used the beginner's gift whatever thingamajiggy, right? So since I could not use the brother, well, I was hoping that I will get this one right here. Let me make sure I lock him up so I don't screw it up. This guy has everything S, you know. Ooh, S99 tackle. I don't even have to use up any black balls right there. Okay, and then I forgot if this one comes with the full body stand or what have you, but the point is I wanted Kevin and I got him. So yeah, what's up, let's go. So yeah, you know, and since I have DC Steinkluber, now I guess I'm gonna have to use his brother Brian version 1 that comes with the shield, but we'll see what I decide to do with the teams and the squads that I'm trying to put together. But for now, we are finally done. Oh wow, that took me a little bit of time. Okay, cool. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for coming on down. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so now. If you still you're still not convinced, well, hopefully you remember me and come back to check out another video, and then maybe on the next one I will win your heart and your like and your subscription and all of that stuff. But until then, to all of you, thank you so much for everything, just for, you know, making me a part of your day, for having spent some time here with me. And let me know in the comment section down below what you decided to pull on, if you got anything cool, if you're waiting for the World Cup as well, etc, etc, etc. And as always, as a reminder to everybody, please, just like all the wonderful people that I met that day at this Ain't No Picnic, which was pretty cool, pretty awesome. Thank you so much to all of those people that displayed kindness to me, and thank you to all those people that reminded me that there is beauty in this world, that there can be collaboration and cooperation between people that have similar interests, I guess, or what have you, or just the fact that, you know, we can be nice to each other. And if you have that choice to be nice to somebody, then try and make that choice to be nice instead of being mean. Alright? So as always, practice kindness, be respectful, be responsible, be safe, take care of yourself and each other. Peace out until the next one.